All right, so what I wanted to go over is that if everybody's there, we had some of this stuff that was going to happen.
Doesn't mean you can hear. There's a thing to do.
Actually, Richard, how do I go ahead and go into beginner mode? There you go. So, hey, I wanted to let everybody know that the meeting we had last week, that introducing the next 6 weeks of what we could be doing while we're stuck at home during this this social distancing practice that we're going through. We could be doing some pretty cool stuff through scouting. We are not obviously meeting at the church until there's we've been lifted or we're given the go-ahead to do so. So I wanted to make sure and see, hey, from the patrol leaders, have y'all been practicing or getting with your patrols or have any ideas for the troop or the patrol skits for the coming camp out that we'll be doing as soon as we get out of this stay-at-home practice we're doing? You can go ahead and patrol leaders, you go ahead and put your answers if you've been doing any of that on the chat there. I'll be viewing the chat. So the other thing I wanted to let y'all know about is we have 4 new members to our troop, and they are going to be forming up the Coho Patrol. I believe we're going to be looking at a few other members from the another pack that will be coming in. They will also be forming that into that patrol, the Coho Patrol. So you knew Scouts, your patrol name is going to be Cohos, which is obviously the name of the salmon. You'll be led by one of our guides. They will be sort of your patrol leader of sorts until you can kind of get the hang of things, and they'll show you the ropes on how to do things in the troop. So as soon as we can get to an actual in-person troop meeting, we'll actually present the neckerchiefs to you. So everybody, please welcome the new Scouts. I believe I have their name. I don't have all their names. I forgot them already, but they're on the in-Scout book, which is what we're going to be kind of talking about today. We're going to use this time, and hopefully we can show some items through this venue on how to access Scout book as a Scout. So the real thing here is we want the Scouts to actually be involved on Scout book because it's meant for that purpose. It was built for that purpose. It's built for you to actually have the venue to use in the safe environment, youth protected environment where you can go in there and log your camp outs, log your hiking, do any merit badges, log in all your rank advancement stuff. Any rank advancements you get sign-offs for, you can put in there. And then you can also communicate within your troop and your patrols. And that's a way for you to communicate with each other because it's obviously safe. And you can communicate with the adults that way too, the adult leadership. The cool thing about it is once you communicate with us or you communicate with each other, not only if you communicate with me just one email or one message, it goes to me, but it also goes to another adult leader, probably your parents or so on. And that way there's that 2 deep leadership within there. So we want y'all to use that. So that's what we're going to go over today. When I looked in there in the messenger to send a message, I could only send a message to 8 Scouts because only 8 Scouts seems like they have their own account. So we're going to show you guys how to actually make your own account in Scout Book through this venue tonight. And that way y'all can get started on that and be able to coordinate with each other better to come up with patrol skits and other things. And hopefully you'll be able to use Scoutbook for other things as well, like, get into your merit badges and so on. So we're going to use this time today to do that. The next week we'll probably do something something similar to that. We'll show you how to access, the merit badge stuff within Scoutbook or something like that. We'll figure it out. There's a couple other items in there that are pretty key and cool that y'all could use. They'll give you information on what you can do and what you should be doing. All that, it's just a really good tool to use, and we just want to kind of get you guys up to speed on how to do all that. We figured this is probably the perfect time as any to do that. And then once we get back face to face, we'll do cool scout stuff like tying knots, building fires, and throwing tomahawks, cool stuff like that. So, but in order to kind of plan for those things, this is a venue. The Scoutbook is one of those things that you'll be able to use to help plan for that stuff. So anyway, I'll let Mr. Bennington go on with how to actually access or make an account.
All right. So I'm gonna be going through Scoutbook. If you have any questions, please put them into the chat. Mr. Ginter is going to be monitoring that, and as we're going through, he can alert me to